Okay, so I just had this craziest realization, right? So 2 nights ago, I was in a pretty bad mood. I had a pretty bad day, and it was just a long day. So I wanted to blow off some steam, and now I have an outlet that I put that towards. Now I'm like doing calisthenics. I've been doing this for like 10 days, and I found that it normally like brings up my mood, and I feel pretty good afterwards because I'm learning something new every single time I finish. I'm like, wow, I'm getting better and I'm like progressing, you feel me? Like it's something that I can put my energy towards. So it's late at night and I'm walking towards the calisthenics area, which is over here at the track right there. And normally there's nobody there. It's like just me, and it's just like my me time, my time that I have to myself. But this one night I see that there's like 3-4 people at the area, and in my head I'm like, wait, you guys normally come out don't ever come out here, so why are you guys over here at this one day that I need this time for myself? Like I need my me time, right? So I just think nothing of it. I'm like, okay, fine. Like I'm just gonna go to my area and do my normal thing and like forget about all those people. Like they're not even there, right? So as I'm walking towards the calisthenics area, I see this one guy. He literally walks over and he has his water bottle in his hand, and he goes to the area that I normally practice my handstands, and he puts his water bottle straight in the place where I normally practice the handstands. So that leaves me to like have to practice on the curved wall, which I don't really like find that interesting. I don't really want to practice on a curved wall. I want to practice on the same wall that I normally do. And in my head, I'm thinking like out of all areas that you can put your water bottle, like in the bush or like on the track, you put it in the one area that I need. And I didn't want to go up to him and say like, hey, can you move your stuff like this and that? Because I don't really think it's like that important, but still. In my head, I'm like, bro, why out of all places you put it over there? So I just go to the curved wall and I'm like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna practice on the curved wall today, whatever. So I go to the curved wall and it feels a little bit weird, like, because I'm not used to like doing it in that one area. I wanna do it like in the same exact area every single time, right? So on the curved wall, I'm practicing the handstands and it's hard at first, but then eventually I start to pick it up and I'm like getting better at it because it's like pretty much the same thing, just like on a different angle, right? You're still balancing your weight on your hands and all that. So that just throws off my mood, and I don't really like the way how it feels. I feel like I'm not really doing as good as how I normally do. So I just close off the day and I'm like, yeah, I don't really know what's going on with me today. I just think that is a bad day, and I don't really think that like I should be sweating about this too much. But still, it just throws off my mood, and I just want to be in a good mood. I'm just walking back home and I have my head down. You know it's dark outside. I put my hoodie on and I'm like, oh, like what is going on today? Like this and that. You know, I'm just done with it all, right? And as I'm walking back, once I get to my room, I think in my head like, wait, why am I upset about this? Like I have no reason to be upset about this stuff at all. Like on paper, I'm doing like way better than how I was on day one. Like I've been doing this thing for 10 days. And the rate of my progression have been so fast. Like even just looking back at my camera roll at those past like videos that I took of myself, I'm like, bro, what in the world am I doing? Like I really knew nothing, but I was doing this stuff like every single day, and I was learning something new every single time that I went. But this one time I felt like I wasn't like progressing like exponentially. Even though I did progress just like a little bit, I learned something new. I learned that I should like put my feet together like when I'm kicking up my legs. But still, I'm learning something new every single time, but this time only did a little bit better than the last time. But that still wasn't enough for me because I want to do a lot better than the last time that I came. Like I want to be able to hold this stuff, and I want to like perfect it as fast as I can, because that's the type of person that I am. When I do something, I want to be like really, really good at it. Like I want to put all my energy into it, and I want to be able to like progress exponentially, you feel me? But this time that didn't happen. But in my head, I'm thinking like, wait, I have nothing to be upset about, because I'm looking at it in like too small of a scale. Instead of me looking at this like today and yesterday, like how better did I get from yesterday, let me think about how better I got from this past week. And from this past week, it's like night and day. This past week, I just learned how to actually kick up my legs, and now I'm holding this thing like from the wall for 5 seconds. Like if I told Jordan like 1 week ago that you're gonna be holding your handstand, even though it's not perfect, for 5 seconds, just like on your hand, like no like assistance at all. Like you're just like carrying your weight on your hands for 5 seconds. I'm gonna be like, wow, that's like amazing. I'm so excited. Like I wanna, like, let's do that right now. Like I'm ready to put in the work. Like let's go. Right? So I'm thinking of it in too small of a scale, and then I'm like in my head, why am I upset about this? And that actually like changed my mood too. I actually became really happy that day. I saw it as a win. As long as I'm learning something new, I consider that a win. Sorry for the helicopter. I hope that doesn't mess up my sound. You know how it gets over here in LA. Helicopters everywhere. But I've gotten so strong and I've progressed so quickly in these past 10 days, and I'm gonna give that all to like just me being consistent with this stuff and like learning as I go, because I'm fully immersed in this process. I haven't gone to the gym because I don't really feel like there's a need for me to. I might make a video updating like how it feels going back to the gym after training strictly calisthenics, but I don't really feel a need for me to go like lift some weights or whatever, because dude, the way how my shoulders feel right now is like they're about to explode, bro. Like, think about it. Like all the exercises that I'm doing are putting straight like stress onto my shoulders, and I've seen like such a difference in the way how they feel, and also in the mirror how they look after like my workouts. Like I take off my shirt in the mirror, and then I look at like how they look, and I just look at like how defined and like how big and like how strong they feel. Not only just like the size of them, but the strength. Because even though I was able to like shoulder press and like bench like heavy weights, like I'm able to bench like over 2 plates, and I'm shoulder pressing like 60s, 70s pounds, putting my body weight on my shoulders was something that I've never experienced before, and I feel like it's so beneficial. Like every single person should be training calisthenics. Like I have no excuse at this point. Like this stuff actually really makes you feel like a superhuman. And I also looked in the mirror and I saw like a huge vein on my bicep. Like I'm not lying when I say this stuff. Like I saw a huge vein on my bicep. I was like, where did that come from? And also my forearms too. My forearms feel like super strong. You know the wrists already. You're already putting a lot of weight on your wrists, especially when you're doing like handstands and like L-sits and all that stuff. But just like these areas in your body that like you don't really expect them to like grow that much, like you see such a development, and even though it's like a small increase, it still means a lot. And that shows me that like if I continue doing this thing for say months, and then all the way up to like 7 months, 8 months, 1 year, how will I look then? Because if I'm already feeling this good right now, imagine how good I'm gonna feel like 1 year from now. So I'm just super excited about this, and it makes me feel really good. And I'm not even talking about the best part yet. Like the best part is my core. My core feels so tight, bro. Like in the morning when I flex and look in the mirror, like at my core, I feel so good, because I feel like I'm actually like getting real deep definition. It's not just like surface level. You know, when you see the lines on people's abs, even when I'm crunched over like this, you can see like the definition in my abs, and I didn't even train abs. I don't even have a pump yet. This is straight like out of bed right now. It's morning right now. But the way how my core feels, it's like, it's so tight, and I feel so fit too. I didn't really train core like that while I was weightlifting, but now I'm actually putting stress on my core, and I'm doing these tough exercises that are all translating to like calisthenics moves too. And what I mean by that is, like when I'm doing, let me just show it to you right now. When I'm doing these crunches over here, I'm like really compressing my core, and I feel that translate directly to when I'm doing like hanging leg raises, or when I'm doing L-sits and all that stuff. Like every single exercise is like directly like helping me with certain calisthenics moves. And the workout that I'm in love with right now is pike push-ups. It's like when you bring your hands and your feet close to each other and you're on all fours, and then you like do a push-up, so all the stress is going to your shoulders and your triceps and like your like this parts of your arm. Like you're doing a pike push-up. And I also like to do them elevated, because this is something that is really helping me out with like getting a stronger base when I'm doing my handstands, like keeping myself locked out and keeping my shoulders tight and not really like loosening them, because you need to have a strong base when you're holding that handstand. But I don't want to keep on repeating this stuff, but like it feels so good. I really have nothing else to say about it. But this channel is gonna be like my full journey. Like, let me know if you want to know any like specific things, or if you have any questions, like things that I'm facing right now. But this is just an update on how I'm feeling right now. And yeah, I don't really have anything else right now, but I know that like as I go on, there's gonna be some new things that come up too. So thank you all for watching, and I'm gonna see you all in the next video. Peace.